Next, I'll go over how to create a filtered view. This is for pretty much saving a view of the table on stuff that you commonly use. It's a custom table, essentially. Um, the instructions are below on how to create a detailed instructions on how to create a filtered view. Here's a quick snapshot of what I'll be doing, and I will go back to the previous slide and go to that federal projects and create a filtered view. So this same data set, I want to create a custom view of the shoreline projects so that I can keep it, go back, reference it. It'll constantly update as the information changes. So it'll be a quick way I can save something that I normally use for my work. So this button right here is creating a view when you're looking at the table that you found. So it pretty much creates a copy. It's a draft, and you have to save or publish it when you're done. You can add people to collaborate on this view, or you can revert unsaved changes should you make any mistakes. It tells you which data set it's coming from based on federal projects, and it'll normally be named view based on whatever data set you take from. You can edit the information, and it'll tell you publishing to the public requires approval, since you're using a view of someone else's information. These buttons are how you will customize this filtered view. So if you click on edit, you can change what columns show up for the view that you're creating. So normally there's a whole lot of columns for these data sets. So say I don't want any of these columns except for, say, the federal ID, the FIN number, the county, and the contact person. You can click edit, go to edit columns, go through the columns, click hide, click next, hide. You just keep doing that for which ones you don't want to see, and it makes it a lot simpler to see. And when you click save, it automatically changes it. So I'm going to hide the P1 end date, save. Normally this takes a little while, so you want to go through, click all the ones you want to change, and then click save, as opposed to saving them individually, because it'll take a while. But as you can see, the PU1 end date has been removed, and in this view, you can do that for pretty much all the columns you don't want to see. Manage. This allows you to change the order of these columns. So say I want to have the contact person be first. Click right here where the arrow symbol shows up, drag it to the front, and apply. The contact person is in the front. Now to filter, conditional formatting, that allows you to highlight certain things. So say I want to highlight for all conditions the contact person, and for example, I'm just going to use this first one, Jan Higaki. And apply. All the records with Jan Higaki are now highlighted green. That's conditional formatting. Now say I want to only see Jan Higaki's records. I'll go to filter. add a new filter condition. These are the different things you can change. It's kind of like a logic statement. So SM, I make sure it's the contact person. I go down, click on the contact person, that column. I want to make it so this one is what I'm looking at. Type in what the name is. And it has just filtered the entire data set to only show Jan Hagaki's contact person records. The SOQL editor, this is more of our advanced class, which will be covered in a different training. Sort and roll up allows you to sort different rows and summarize data. Export, you can export, say, so this is only one record, but say I filtered something and it had several records I wanted to send to somebody else in Excel. You can click download CSV for Excel or whatever format you're going for, and it exports it, downloads to your desktop on which format you want. And you can do whatever you want with that. Save it, email it, whatever is necessary. About lets you change any of the information about the this filtered view you've created. So this one is one created by me today. And you can change any of these things. You can make it private, you can share it. There's many things you can do with this. This is a quick view of how to create a filtered view. So I'll save this. And then you can publish or add others. Normally takes a while. So that's all for this section.